Yo, what's up guys? My name is MJ, and today we're going to be going over the top 50 rarest cars in Forza Horizon 5, so subscribe and let's get into it. So if you guys have seen any of my past videos recently, you would have known that I've been trying to auction house snipe all of the rarest cars in Forza Horizon 5 for the past few months. So I've checked for every single rare car in Forza Horizon 5 at least around 30 times in the auction house. And I was checking my car collection earlier today, and I realized that I have 50 more rare cars left to go in Forza Horizon 5, and therefore those have to be the 50 current rarest cars to get in Forza Horizon 5. So why not make a video on it? And of course, all 50 cars on this list are in no particular order. I'm literally just gonna go in the order of my car collection. So starting off, the first car is the Abarth Fiat 131 from 1980. I've checked for this car so many times in the auction house, and I haven't seen a single one of them. 695V poster is also pretty rare, but we did end up finding one. Now, onto Alfa Romeo, the 8C Competizione and the 4C. I've searched for so many times, literally just as many times as the Fiat 131. Haven't seen a single one of these either. Not one 4C, not one 8C. AMC is the next one, the 1971 Javelin AMX. Haven't seen a single one of these either. Because odds are if I see one of them, I'm gonna auction house snipe it fast enough to get it. But, I mean, all these cars so far I haven't seen even once in the auction house. Same thing with the 2022 Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro. I really want this car. Out of every single car that I do not have in Forza Horizon 5, I want this one the most. I really want a Valkyrie AMR Pro. They're so sick. Yeah, I haven't seen a single one of those. All of the Audis I have, they're not, no Audi is crazy rare. Yeah, those two are for purchase. Obviously, we're not going to include any of the DLC cars that you have to spend money on, because I didn't spend any money on the game other than just buying the game. That's another paid one. Same thing with that. I have every Beamer besides that. Okay, next one is the Chevy 1966 Nova Super Sport. Haven't seen any of these. But rest of the Chevys I was able to get. That's the only one. These other two are just the paid ones. Same thing with that. Liberty, I think there is a paid one. Yeah, there is a paid one, but there's one that is not paid for that's super rare. The 2019, whatever, Ford Super Duty F250 Lariat Transformer. Haven't seen a single one of these. The Liberty 2018 Ford Mustang GT is also fairly rare, but we were able to get one of those, so not quite as rare as the F250. Up next is the Dodge 1970 Coronet Super B. Haven't seen any of these. Eagle Speedster, haven't seen any, extremely rare. Elemental you have to pay for. Okay, and onto Extreme E. Every single one of these is a $20 million car, potentially. All of them are fairly rare, but the least rare is the number 99, followed by the 23, 22, and 42. The 99 is the most common. These three are a little bit more uncommon, but I've yet to see any of the rest of them. The number 125, 44, 5, 55, 58, and the number 6. Haven't seen a single one of them. Did these I don't even know when these came out. Did these all come out in the festival playlist at the same time? Because I don't even remember these cars coming out. But Fast and Furious you have to pay for. These 3 Ferraris you have to pay for, but the 2014 California T is an extremely rare car. I haven't seen any of these in the auction house for the dozens of times I've tried to auction house snipe every single rare car in this game. On to Ford, the Ford Wagon 1946 Super Deluxe Station Wagon. It's just called Ford Wagon in the auction house. Super rare, haven't seen any. HDT, haven't seen it at all. Whatever, the VK Commodore Group A, whatever it's called, 1985. I wonder what the prize is. If the prize is another car, then gotta get this HDT, man. All the Hondas we got. But the NSX RGT is pretty dang rare. Was only able to find one of them. Same thing with the Ridgeline Baja Trophy Truck, but we were able to find them, so not quite as rare as the rest of these cars. The next one is the 2016 Gymkhana 9 Hoonigan Ford Focus RS RX. It's not the Gymkhana 10 one. It's a Gymkhana 9 one. Gymkhana 10 one's very not rare. Yeah, all of the Hyundais are fairly rare, Veloster N being the most common one, but the rest of these I had to auction house snipe. But they're all fairly common, not too rare there. Moving on to Jaguar, the 2015 XKRS GT. This is the only one on the list that we've actually seen once in the auction house, and I wasn't able to buy it out fast enough. We saw one in the auction house, I spammed the buyout as fast as I possibly could, and it said buyout failed. Someone ended up buying it out before we could. So super unfortunate, but this is probably the least rare of all of the cars that on this list so far, just because it's the only one we've seen in the auction house at all. But yeah, moving on, 2011 Koenigsegg Agera, I really want that. I got a complete Koenigsegg, man. I think it's the CCX, that's the other somewhat rare one, but the Agera is way rarer. KTM is a paid for one, the rest of the Lambos are paid for. Lancia, I can't get a single one of these three. It's the only car, whatever, that I don't have most of them. So I couldn't find, not once have I seen a 1968 Fulvia, 1982 037 Stradale, or a 1986 Delta S4. Haven't seen any of them. But moving on, Lincoln, the one Lincoln car, haven't seen it at all. Lincoln Co., the number 100 Cyan Racing 03 from 2020, haven't seen. That's a paid one. McLaren 12C Coupe, I know this is like a known about super rare car in Forza. I really want this. McLaren Saber's a paid for. But we're on to Mercedes-Benz. The 1967 280 SL is the next one. That's a paid for one. MG, and there's a couple. It's the MG6 number 20 X-Power and the 2021 MG6 X-Power. Cyberster you have to pay for. Mitsubishi, the only rare one here is the Galant, and I guess the 2005, whatever, the only numbered one. But we were able to get both of those cars, so not that rare. Onto Morris. Both of the Morris Travelers, the 1953 and the 1965, are both pretty rare. Haven't found either of them. But up next is the Nissan 1985 Safari Turbo. Haven't gotten that one. Haven't seen it yet. But there are some other pretty rare Nissans that took us a really long time to get. Those being the Tsuru. What else? The Sentra Nismo took us a while to get. Well, we're gonna move on. But the next car is the Noble 2010 M600. Haven't seen one of those at all. YRR you have to purchase. Both Plymouth, the Fury and the Belvedere. Couldn't find either of those. The other rare one, I believe, is the Barracuda, but we were able to get one of those pretty recently. Or no, it's the Cuda, I think. It's one of these. It's this one. The 1968 Barracuda Formula S is the other pretty rare one, but we were able to get one of those. The Polaris 2021 RZR Pro XP Ultimate is another super rare one. I'm pretty sure this Polaris was also fairly rare, but we were able to get it. Onto Pontiac, the 1968 Firebird and 1969 GTO Judge are extremely rare, and I'm pretty sure there was one more. I think it was the 73 Firebird Trans Am. That was also fairly rare, but we were able to get one of those, obviously. Onto Porsche, the only one that I haven't gotten yet that isn't a paid-for car is the 2012 911 GT3 RS 4.0. Some other rare Porsches, however, are this one, number 46 356 SL Command Coupe. 550A Spider is also fairly... Oh no, 550A is also pretty rare. What else? I'm pretty sure the Singer was fairly rare. The Gunther Works was pretty rare. RSR, but I got that one when it came out. Oh, the Razor Tachyon Speed was kind of rare, but we were able to get one of those. Onto Renault, the 2016 and the 2010 Clio RSs. I haven't found either of them. Sierra Cars 2021 700R is the next one. But up next, Subaru 1990 Legacy RS. All the other Subarus are fairly common, but the Legacy RS was pretty rare. We still haven't gotten that one yet. On to Toyota, the Sports 800 and both of the Arctic trucks are super rare. Haven't found any of them yet. Yeah, all these you have to pay for. The Vauxhall 1990 Lotus Carlton is super rare. Haven't seen one of those yet. VW have all of those. Oh, the W Motors Lycan Hypersport, I'm pretty sure is extremely rare. I haven't seen a single one of these. And the final rare car on this list is going to be the Wuling 2013 Sunshine S. I remember someone brought one of these cars to one of my car meets that I did, like a while back. So I know this car's been out for a very long time, and I'm assuming that it hasn't been out since. So this one's super, super rare. I don't even expect to get that car for like anytime soon. But yeah, we are in a fairly rare car right now for the outro. This is the Porsche 911, what was this? This is the Gunther Works. Super sick car, full carbon fiber. Awesome car. But yeah, I mean, that about does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and leave a like if you enjoy the content. And let me know what super rare cars you guys have in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.